But anyway, I want to get down to the meat and potatoes about this album argument, which is
The two best vocalists.
who is the better vocalist, Myles
Dude, that's so
Kennedy
hard.
or Corey Taylor?
They're both so unique and diverse. It's hard to
hard to
tell.
compare.
But
So there are a few arguments that I have to make in both directions. For one, a lot of the stuff that Myles Kennedy does with his vocals, Mark Tremonti's co-writing and doing the backing vocals along with him.
That's true. And
the
Mark
1-2 punch.
Mark is a great singer.
Oh, fantastic.
Like, he's
That
also
song that's later on in this
where he
one?
does the vocals.
Yeah, Water's Rising.
Yeah,
Water's
Water's
Rising. Yep.
Oh, so good.
Yeah, so he definitely adds a lot to
Right.
his to Myles.
Meanwhile,
on the
Corey's it's always been his own vocals, and he's shown his range from the very beginning.
I mean, he's got a little bit of
Slipknot.
support on both sides, but yeah, it's not this. It's not
He's
like
so
having
the
Mark
same.
Tremonti singing with you.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
No, it's about the same as fucking James Hetfield having Jason Newsted doing backing for him. That's about the
Sing
level.
and
destroy.
Yeah, exactly.
But
That's hilarious.
Corey for sure has more of like the versatile voice, right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
like we said, he can do this. This is the same fucking guy on House of Golden Bones as Iowa and fucking
know.
Slipknot self-titled, which
Just
is
think-
insane.
His
to
singing's
listen
Think
to.
diverse.
about that. Fucking the Heretic Anthem
Yeah,
and this.
same.
Yeah,
same
same
guy.
guy, same guy.
Which is nuts.
It's phenomenal.
Which have you heard Corey's cover of Rainbow in the Dark?
Oh yeah,
I
it's
haven't,
great.
But
It's
I've,
great.
It's so
I've heard
good.
his when he did.
It's from the Burbanks album. Yeah.
But I think
Is it on for Stone Sour like his solo
Yeah, it's Stone
stuff?
Sour. He did. He also did Creeping Death.
Oh, nice. I've heard the one where he does. Where
But
he
the
does
music
Ace
itself-
of Spades. where
Oh, that
Oh,
I
yeah.
have to hear.
wow, it's
So-
fucking good. It's live or
It's a live version?
and
Yeah.
Okay.
it's when they tributed to Lemmy right when he died.
Okay, yeah, because
And holy
the Dio.
shit, he does
But it's
it so good.
overproduced on the Burbanks album. It's
You think so?
overproduced, yeah,
Well-
for sure.
Well,
Musically,
Wait, Rainbow?
Rainbow. Personally, the music, the actual, not his
Okay.
singing,
So,
but the
listen-
music itself, it's pretty overproduced.
Listen to it on the Ryan James Dio tribute album that it was written for.
Oh,
Because
okay.
it might be a different mix.
Oh, I
But
see.
that's where I know it from, and it's the same mix that has Hailstorm doing Straight Through the Heart. It
Oh,
has
I've heard that album. It's really
Yeah,
good.
it's got,
but it's different. It's two different versions of it.
yeah, the other song on it that I absolutely love every single time is Rob Halford doing Man on the Silver Mountain.
Oh shit!
Dude,
I gotta
Rob's
hear
the
that,
man,
dude.
dude.
It
I'm
is
the
so
wheel.
good.
I'm the wheel. Dude, I love that
Yeah,
fucking
it is
song.
so good.
But anyway, getting back to Corey and Myles, man, Corey too. I think like from these two albums, like just Corey's dry or his tone, I would take over Myles, but obviously Myles like vocally, I think has a better range.
Yeah.
right. His falsetto's better. He can get really
Yeah.
high. My problem with Myles, honestly, and I'll talk about it later. I put in a lot of my notes for this. Is that he's a great harmonizer with himself. Like he does some great harmonies, and you can always hear that in the production. Sometimes I think he over harmonizes.
Because you don't have to do it in
Like
every song.
you don't have
You don't
every
have to.
verse, every
Yeah.
chorus does not need to be
Yeah.
harmonized. Like
No.
because I just want to hear his voice by itself, and Corey knows.
I completely
And
agree.
it could be the producers. It doesn't. Maybe not the vocalist, but on this album, on House of Skull and Bones, Corey there are harmonies obviously, and he does harmony takes,
but he knows when to do it.
he knows
Yeah.
when to stop and just
Yeah.
listen to my voice by itself, isolated. You know what I mean?
agree
Not
with
fucking
that.
harmonized. And it's not even just that. I feel like Myles and Alter Bridge, one of the things that kind of drives me crazy after listening to him for over an hour is that the harmonization, and that it feels like it's always the same interval. Like, does he
it
ever
does.
change the harmony interval?
almost
the same,
always this. It's very similar.
Yeah.
And then he always ends with the same vibrato. I guess that's a style, whatever. But that subtracts to me a lot.
I agree with you. I think in general, I think Corey's. I love his tone, man. His
Yeah.
tone is what makes him. Corey
You
to
believe
me.
everything he says.
Yes,
You know what I
it's
mean? He's got one
everything.
of those voices.
He's the general to me.
the real general. The real general.
See, I didn't
God,
actually-
dude, we're starting to sound like Lawn Wire with all
Oh
this
my
Corey
God.
talk.
Fuck,
man.
we messed up.
So let me go ahead and go the other way with it, because I didn't get a chance to explain my problem with Corey.
Okay,
Uh-oh.
go ahead.
I kind of feel like at times some of his not so much his vocals, but the lyrics can almost be like they were just thrown together, like a Scrabble chart, just threw all the letters down. It's like, okay, let's make words out of this to make
Lyrically, he's not the
no,
greatest
he
writer.
does not have the
No,
best
dude, like we
lyrics.
said, he's very hit or miss.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
because there's
Well,
songs.
even like Psychosocial, like his vocals on it are great, but the lyrics
yeah.
not so much.
Oh, they're
yeah, some of the
hilarious
lines
to
are a
me.
little
Yeah.
interesting on that one. But there's other songs where I'm like, fuck, I love this song. Like,
Yeah.
I really like the lyrics
Yeah.
here. You know what I
Well,
mean?
the one that always comes to me is Duality. Like I've
Duality,
always
yeah.
loved the lyrics.
I actually always like the Pulse of the Maggots for some reason.
Yeah.
Just because it's a cool tribute to your fans, right?
The first song of the new album, I forgot.
Sulfur.
Oh, so
I love Sulfur.
Yeah, Sulfur's
okay, I don't
great.
care. Call me generic. Sulfur's great lyrics, great delivery.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, I got the sun coming in. It's
I know.
knocking me
Oh,
right
my
in the eye.
bad, dude.
JJ didn't put that last piece of tape, and it's fucking up Sam. What an asshole.
Taking them down. That's
But that all being
That's for me not liking Corey.
Loudwire's gonna get you, dude. They're gonna take you off the
Oh my
mailing
God.
list.
Hey, I don't give a shit because they put the shortest straw in the bottom 20 of the best Metallica songs. They
So
did
it
their
was-
list of all the Metallica
So
songs.
it's still in the
I
top
saw
20.
that.
No, it's in the bottom 20.
bottom
The
20.
worst
So-
20 songs.
That's
the
Oh,
shortest
fucked.
straw.
That's
Jesus
dumb.
Yeah.
Christ.
So I was talking with y'all about, oh, hey, I decided that I'm going to go ahead and do this collection, top to bottom, best to worst Metallica songs.
Yeah.
We can make episodes out of it. That's the reason why I decided to do it, because of Loudwire and their
That's
shitty list
funny.
where they're wrong.
We gotta
No,
do
they're
it, dude.
definitely wrong on
Because I
that.
haven't listened to Load and Reload in a long time. So it'd be funny.
Those are the next albums I'm about to start organizing.
Oh my
And
gosh.
We'll have to do those battles.
That's going to be
That should be a
troubling.
battle.
All right, but let's get back on topic. Who would you pick and why? Who's the better vocalist?
I just like Corey because he's versatile and his diversity is there, dude. And his tone is just on a different level to me.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna agree with you. I'm gonna go Corey. I think Myles has a better range. Some of the stuff, like you said, lyrically, I think Myles is a little bit more consistent, right?
Yeah.
But he may be playing it safe, maybe it's formulaic. I don't know, but especially on these two albums, I prefer Myles. But like you said, dude, Corey, his scream, his actual just tone by itself, especially with this production, it's hard to pass up, even with his blunders of lyrics.
Yeah.
And sometimes when he says lines and you're like, I wouldn't have
it's
done
like,
it like
what?
that. Or the whispering shit, like we said on fucking Rumor of Skin. Like,
Yeah,
I don't
there's
like when Corey does
Sometimes I
that.
like it, sometimes that I don't.
Yeah.
That one was not one of those times.
Yeah.
So
like,
for-
obviously, you like Duality, so the spoken word part of that is way better than the Tired or whatever.
Easily. Now, for me, as far as which one I would pick between the two vocalists, it's going to depend on what the circumstance is. If I'm going to form a band and it's like, this guy's going to be the one writing the lyrics, going to be the one demoing, going to be the one recording, going to be the one performing live, I would ultimately pick Myles. But if it's a cover band and they're just coming in and doing whatever fucking song they want, I'm going Corey because
Good point.
Corey Taylor
Yeah.
has the range and the tone to do almost any song that he could ever want to do.
Yeah, it's very true. And when he does them, he kills them, like you said, Rainbow in the
Exactly.
Dark. I'll send you the video for Ace of Spades, because that one I was like,
yeah.
fuck, that
Oh,
sounds
yeah.
good. But yeah, man, dang. So we
There
went
you go.
with Corey, but